Since the early days of technology, Silicon Valley near San Francisco has been recognized as one of the world's most leading tech hubs. But in just 3 decades, Shenzhen has transformed from a small village into one of the globe's premier tech centers, with a population of 12 million, making it one of the fastest-growing cities worldwide. Dubbed as the Silicon Valley of China, Shenzhen is not what you'd expect. There's more to it. Today, we're investigating Shenzhen's incredible transformation and examining how it's turned the U.S. Silicon Valley into what now feels like a relic of the past. Shenzhen, which translates to deep drains, got its name from the drainage system built along the paddy fields along its river and streams. Just 40 years ago, it was a small fishing village near Hong Kong with only 30,000 people and little in the way of industry or infrastructure. But everything changed in the 80s when the Chinese government made Shenzhen the country's first special economic zone. This bold move brought in tech-savvy companies and entrepreneurs, sparking rapid growth. The city now has a population density of roughly 6,100 people per square kilometer. Shenzhen's rise has largely been driven by advancements in high-tech industries, logistics, financial services, and cultural development, sparking a population and construction boom over the last 35 years. Here's how it all happened. In 1982, when foreign banks were allowed to open mainland branches in Shenzhen, bringing global influence to China's market. In 1987, when China launched its first joint bank, breaking the monopoly of state-run banks and introducing general partnerships in stock trading. In 1990, when China's first securities exchange was established in Shenzhen, and then 92 when the Shenzhen Stock Exchange opened, now the second largest in China with a trading volume of $3,600 trillion by 2017, making it the 8th largest stock market in the world. However, this transformation wasn't without opposition. In the 80s, profit-making was politically frowned upon. So to promote Shenzhen as a symbol of the reform, the slogan, "Time is money, efficiency is life," was displayed on billboards, embodying the city's new political and economic identity. Shenzhen's become a major hub for prototyping in the electronic hardware sector thanks to its access to high-quality tech components and favorable tax policies. The city is strategically located with excellent road connectivity throughout the province and close proximity to the sea for export shipping. Shenzhen also benefits from its closeness to Hong Kong, which boosts its economic standing due to Hong Kong's role as a major economic zone. The city's benefited from preferential policies from Beijing, with local officials adopting successful business practices from Hong Kong. A key advantage for Shenzhen is its strong government support. This includes tax exemptions for software and hardware companies developing technological products in their first 2 years based on specific conditions, additional benefits like accommodation and tax incentives for individuals with strong educational backgrounds in particular sectors, and a range of privileges within Shenzhen's free trade zones, such as the lowest tax rates in China and flexible regulations. Huaguangbi, a sub-district of Fushan in Shenzhen, is known as an electronics manufacturing hub with a range of electronics marketplace. Unlike a typical showroom, Huaguangbi functions more as a live demonstration space, fostering a collaborative community focused on sharing ideas rather than patenting them. Many of the tech markets in Huaguangbi are known for being copycat communities, where designs from major companies like Samsung and Apple are often imitated, modified, and then sold at lower prices. This indicates one of the key weaknesses of this Asia Silicon Valley, the lack of strong intellectual property rights, which sometimes leads to conflicts, particularly between China and the US. But the advantage? Well, it's huge. While it typically takes Western companies 12 to 18 months to go from idea to prototype, the same process can be done in just 4 to 6 weeks in Shenzhen. Now that we've established the strengths of this newborn technological haven, it's time for its ultimate comparison to the United States' Silicon Valley. Shenzhen's technological infrastructure is deeply integrated into its markets, with tech marketplaces spread throughout the city where consumers can browse and purchase in-demand items. In contrast, Silicon Valley operates more traditionally, where products are often ordered from catalogs or rely on previously used items. I mean, just have a look at Shenzhen's subway system. It already looks better than most airports around the globe. In contrast, if you look at New York's subway, it looks bleak. Not to forget, New York is actually the world's wealthiest city. Prototyping also differs significantly between the two regions. In Shenzhen, many prototyping stations are embedded within the tech markets, allowing users to test and evaluate components on the spot with numerous specialists and equipment available for every stage of the process. This hands-on approach contrasts with Silicon Valley's more research-focused method, where prototyping is slower and much of the work is outsourced, resulting in longer prototyping times of up to 3 to 4 months. In Shenzhen, prototyping can be completed much faster in almost 4 to 6 weeks, making it an attractive destination for companies aiming to move from initial planning to market production in under 3 months. While lower labor costs are often cited as a reason, the main advantage lies in Shenzhen's status as a special economic zone, which provides more favorable production conditions, including lower operational costs compared to Silicon Valley. Despite Shenzhen's lower financial ratings, it remains as one of China's wealthiest cities. Both regions offer opportunities for funding and subsidies, with fewer bureaucratic hurdles for new ventures. The key difference is that Silicon Valley focuses more on improving existing products, while Shenzhen embraces a more open research approach, emphasizing the creation of new, mostly hardware-centric innovations. The Silicon Valley of the US, however, stands tall and bright in some other regards. Silicon Valley excels in social infrastructure thanks to its strong networking culture and numerous benefits offered to employees. The region is also home to prestigious universities, and working for a renowned company remains a highly respected accomplishment. On the flip side, Shenzhen faces challenges due to its rapid population growth and high demand for skilled professionals. The current number of educational institutions is insufficient to meet the demand for specialized knowledge, making it difficult to supply the necessary talent for the booming tech industry. Secondly, in Shenzhen, intellectual property enforcement is nearly non-existent and legal action is rare. This open hardware mindset fosters faster acceptance, distribution, and customization of products, but results in degradation of ownership rights. In contrast, the US is often bogged down by copyright issues and patent disputes, which frequently lead to court cases, slowing down innovation and product development, but ultimately saving up the rightful creators' efforts. Lastly, unlike Silicon Valley, venture capital in China is still in its early stages, and it'll take time for this ecosystem to fully mature. Since most startups depend on financial backing from venture capital firms, local government funds, or small bank loans, securing funding is currently easier in Silicon Valley. Shenzhen may not yet surpass Silicon Valley in terms of its appeal to high-tech companies, but its rapid rise is an example for the world to follow. The city's vibrant landscape, high-tech DNA, and constant activity point to an even brighter future, leading to a better China and a better world.